Blue Maga, make America godly again. Blue Maga, make America godly again. Blue Maga is a call to stand up for Christian values, regardless of group or party affiliation. Democrats, Republicans, and all people who fear God and the Word of God. 1. Jesus and the Christian faith. 2. The Ten Commandments. 3. Biblical sexual orientation. 4. The sanctity of all life. 5. Laws that protect, not control. 6. Free speech. 7. MLK nonviolent protests. 8. Respecting the American flag. Remembering how Charlie Kirk was murdered for Christian values and what God has called you to do. He was a debater and a conservative activist, and he fulfilled his call. I am encouraging everyone to fulfill the unique calling God has placed within them. Keep the Kirk family and Turning Point USA in prayer. All of the apostles of Christ had to face martyrdom. As pastors and Christian leaders, we must prepare those to serve to be faithful in their testimony unto death, as Charlie was.
Please, Mama, Please, written and illustrated by Sultana Jones. Please, Mama, please, don't throw me away. Leave me at the hospital if with you I cannot stay. Don't leave me in the bathroom or left in pouring rain. I'm little and I'm helpless. I don't even know my name. There is a place of safety that you can give to me. Just leave me in the hospital. Please, Mama, please. I want to say to all the women who are facing this decision that there is a place of safety you can give to your baby. Leave them at the hospital or at the fire department without question. Please, Mama, please.
Choice, an act of selecting or making a decision when faced with two or more possibilities. Pro-choice, supporting the belief that a pregnant woman should have the freedom to choose an abortion. We engage in choice or choices every day, such as occupation, relationships, employer, education, sexuality, adherence to authority, religion, travel, worldview or ideology and politics, family, retirement, diet, entertainment, or just getting out of bed. Someone who is pro-choice thinks that women have a right to choose whether or not to give birth to a child they have conceived and to have an abortion if they do not want the child. Pro-choice is more political in nature, but takes on a moral culture of its own. As we discussed in Blue Maga 9, there is a higher law than pro-choice or pro-life. The law of Genesis declares that mankind, male and female, were made in his image. So the image of God in a woman is aborted for the sake of a woman's choice and not the fear of God. There is no pro-life without this aspect. Why is pro-choice versus pro-life so contentious at times? Because one fights for the individual rights of a woman to abort a child. The other fights for a child's life at conception with every protection of its rights, though unborn. Why rip away choice when it's not anyone's business what a woman can do with her own body? The answer is not difficult. Eve said it best in Genesis 4:1. She said, "With the help of the Lord, I have brought forth a man." This statement says it all. God has been removed from our modern culture, which exalts individuality over reverence for God. He is the reason we have life and have the ability to bring forth children. This omission makes it comfortable to be pro-choice. We have chosen to be our own lords. It's not really pro-choice, but just choice. God will judge every decision we make, every thought we have, every motive, every secret, every lie, every defiance, unfaithfulness, selfishness, hatred, and so-called or the so-called good we have done. God did not give us choice to choose against him or his plan, but in unison with him being made in his image. Now, I hope this will give you an idea of what we believe as Christians when we say pro-life. Without this aspect, I don't really believe that you can be pro-life. And as my wife stated, we are encouraging every woman not to make that decision to abort because that child within you is made in the image of God. God never created anything to be aborted. And the animals don't do it. The insects don't do it. Nobody just takes life. Everybody is by design to bring forth fruit after its own kind, as the Genesis account says. So I hope this will give you some understanding when you are in a debate with a pro-lifer, or pro-lifer when you're in a debate with a pro-choice individual. Well, God bless you, and I'll see you on another episode of Blue Maga.